Going to be doing the play-by-play, and I will be chiming in with comments as I see fit. This should be a great game.
All right, well, thanks, Highwind. So, yeah, I believe Team 25 Minutes is Team 1 here. They'll be the blue team versus Food as purple on Team 2. Food saying Worm has a glitch and they're not ready to start yet, but 25 Minutes insisting to just start, confident they have an easy win. And if you just look at the records, well, 25 Minutes they're all ranked. They're above 1250 ELO, while more than half of Team Food is not even able to play ranked yet. But you never know. Those low-level guys often shake up the meta, come up with new stuff. Might be running a kill lane bot or something. Those victories are pretty decisive, though, except for the Karthus one, I guess. Yeah, that's the popular way to jungle them now, Hayes. You get gold per 10 and then just AP items, like tanky AP items on a Mumu. Well, you can get stuff like Rod of Ages, Rylai's, Abyssal Scepter. There's good tanky AP items that a Mumu can use. So yeah, Wormthalak's computer restarted, so Team Food is just waiting for him to come back.
Alright guys, we are about to get this game started. So right off the bat, we're going to see hopefully some easy bans against Team Food. They don't have a whole lot of champions available to them, especially with a couple players not being level 30.
Well, apparently they had enough to draft. You need at least 16. So we see Rammus banned right away and Kennen. These are good bans already. Hoping to see those two banned against Team Jiddly. Jittler.
So just quick bracket update while we're waiting on the bans. Team O for President has advanced past their second round match. They defeated Blades of Ire.
Winner of this match will play PPSP, the Space Pimps.
So the bans have been gone pretty quick. Rammus, popular ban. Highly mobile, really effective ganking in the jungle. Kennen, really good. Manalus, could go mid, could go bot. Tryndamere, a top-level ban, counters a lot of champions top.
Counters Jiffy P, who apparently plays him very well.
Skarner and Shaco, two strong, really strong junglers, banned as well.
So you see Fiddle and Vladimir right away. Two high HP, very sustainable APs. Could be a double Woda team in the making here.
So you don't think that's going to be a jungle Fiddle?
It could be. The guy maybe hasn't changed the summoners yet, or he's going to swap. Fiddle is usually not that popular, and they could have picked him later and swapped.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm actually a fan of Support Fiddle.
Me too, actually. Support Fiddle is very legit. Great harass from Darkwind that you can't retaliate against because it bounces and it silences, and 3-second fear is enough for somebody like Vayne to cut you to ribbons.
And super easy to just, if you take some damage, you can just heal back up.
And that costs a lot of mana. I'm pretty sure Support Fiddle doesn't even skill drain until like way later.
Not even one rank?
Like well, maybe later. If you're like actually low health, you can like suddenly skill it in an emergency. To me, it would be like a support Nunu skilling consume. You're just like taking creeps from your carry.
Right.
It could be.
What the scary.
That'd be really cool. Like deny top lane really hard.
So, my co-caster and I were debating. We think the actual purple team might not have a jungler.
So in a 2v1 top lane.
Yeah, we could see a 2v1 top lane.
Team 25 minutes will have to pick carefully to make sure it is a top that can handle 1v2. Like a melee other than Irelia could really struggle with that. And here we are in the theme of Kog'Maw's with Clarity again, or rather it was support Morgana with packing Clarity to support Kog'Maw. But that Morgana just couldn't do anything without any real farm, so she often blew up in team fights. And Graves got a BF sword while Kog got Zeal, so they had a bit of a damage advantage. It was nice to see them land skill shots and poke, but Sona would just heal it all back. What a troll.
So, purple team does not have an orthodox support or a jungler at this point.
Well, Garen makes a pretty good lane mate for just about anybody, actually. Just kind of hides in the bush, doesn't take any creeps, and he pops out for like a nice combo when needed.
No, you wouldn't run him in support, would you?
It's not really support, just a guy who doesn't take creeps, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And his passive is really good.
Yeah, very good sustain. He's just good for a kill lane. Like, Garen Taric was very popular before the AD support meta bot lane caught on. So you can see Caitlyn is running Cleanse to get out of Fiddle Fear or Garen Silence already. Yeah, go ahead, Highwind.
Yeah, I'm just really interested to see what the purple team is going to end up doing. It's going to be very unorthodox, and I think we're not going to see a jungler. I'm pretty certain. Meanwhile, Team 25 minutes, they're picking very top tier at this point.
Yeah, they're tryharding, as they would say.
I'm not going to lie, I did kind of push them a little bit to say, hey guys, casters are getting tired.
Give us some shenanigans. Yeah.
It's been 5.5, 6 hours, and
we're only halfway through the brackets.
This is a first round match.
Yeah, in winners. We haven't even casted any losers bracket matches yet. Okay, so they did swap for Fiddle. It's interesting they took Fiddle over Ashe, because I think everybody owns Ashe as a 450 IP champ. So yeah, nobody with Smite on Team Food, so it could be a support Ashe or.
All right, so if I had this lineup, I would probably run Vlad mid.
Yes, definitely Vlad mid.
I would probably run Garen Fiddle top. That seems interesting.
Yeah, that's.
If Garen starts boots, and Fiddle takes silence and maxes fear.
Yeah, very good combo potential there. Like silence lockdown.
You're gonna have Nidalee top, and
Nidalee will escape all the time.
Nidalee can escape everything. You can't really kill her. She
poke safely, heal forever.
If she builds AD, she'll be able to sit back and still last it under turret.
Wriggles forever.
Yep.
It's gonna be very frustrating. So maybe they should just put Ashe Cog top and just like zone her out with their superior range.
I think that would actually be a better setup.
And if Nidalee jumps in, then they can back up and kite her with Voidoo's and Frost Shot.
Yep.
Also secure kills with Ashe's ultimate and living artillery.
You could
maybe
probably run Kog'Maw mid.
You could actually. Not sure about AP Cog in a solo lane, but AP Cog can be legit. You do a lot of damage with living artillery, and even with your W, especially if you get Malady and stuff like that.
I know I came up against an AP Cog once, and I just wasn't quite sure where my health was going. I felt like I was getting instantly melted, and I was just really concerned. I was like, really? Is this a bug? I mean, what is going on here?
Well, it turns this Q into a nuke instead of a shred move. Well, it is also a shred move, but it also becomes like a very strong targeted nuke, especially when it sets you up for a whole bunch of Bio-Arcane Barrage. AP Cog usually gets Rod of Ages for lots of living artillery spam, and since he has no escape, all the extra health helps a lot.
Can he, does he
oh wait, Fiddle does have Smite, never mind.
Okay, so we do have a last minute summoner change prior to us going into
Interesting he has Ignite instead of Flash. Like, Flash is considered pretty quintessential in Fiddlesticks for positioning with Crowstorm.
I completely agree.
And no escapes on Ashe either, taking Teleport Ignite. Probably going to be easy kills for Lee Sin.
Yeah, Lee Sin, who's also rocking
Exhaust for very powerful early ganks.
Pretty easily. He can drop a ward or jump to a mate with his shield. shielding skill, and or if he can land his skill shot, his Q, his resonating strike, he can he's easily going to be able to get in, deal a lot of damage, exhaust, and Ash really has no escape.
He's probably going to kill anybody other than Garen, actually. Even Vladimir, like the execute from Resonating Strike, will do a lot of damage just based on how much health Vlad has, right?
Now we are playing on the newest patch. Lee Sin was recently nerfed. What were your thoughts on that nerf?
I think he's still good. I think he's still ban-worthy. Like, I really don't like playing against him because even when I'm LeBlanc, who I feel has the power to kill anybody, Lee Sin can still escape. He's so slippery with his safeguard and has so many tools to either finish people off. Like, he can either fight back and do good damage or just Q to a teammate and jump to them, safeguard back to an ally. He can boot you away if you're about to kill him.
Yeah.
He's just way too slippery, and he always gets tanky, so he's not worth focusing.
Yeah, extremely mobile, and he's the best person on your team to have bait for. If you're in mid lane, you can easily bait your enemy opponent to come at you, and Lee Sin can come in. He can easily get in. He's got a slow. He can
Yeah, that too. He has built-in crowd control too. He's just very versatile, very hard to fight. Kind of like the AD version of LeBlanc, I guess.
All right, so we are going to hop into this game here. Quick load screen.
So we haven't figured out what Food will run for a bot lane. Probably Ashe and Kog'Maw together for a double slow lane, but if they don't do any damage, they're going to have to kind of pelt the enemy quite a bit.
Support Kog'Maw, that's a new one for me.
He does have clarity. Don't need wards if you're hitting them with living artillery all the time. Don't need wards in your side bushes. Give lots of mana for Ashe. I don't know. Maybe he'll max his Q for a bigger shred. Or max Void Ooze for heavy or slow. I've seen support Ashe, but definitely not support Cog.
That's true. I have seen support Ashe. I actually thought support Ashe was viable, at least in the lower skill.
Oh, yeah.
In the lower elo range.
Also runs
so good.
Yeah, Frost Shot is really good, and you get a free clairvoyance too. And she's really fun to play with Singed because you can chase him down and grab him every time. So lots of boots going out for Food. Fiddle opting for the Amplifying Tome start. Doran's Ring can work too, but Amplifying Tome is a bit safer.
And an early flash gets popped by Vladimir.
Somebody type press D to dance maybe. Fiddle probably going for the early Kage's pick. Fiddle needs to jungle with gold generating items because he's very slow. He's one of the few remaining single target junglers who can really fall behind in jungling.
I completely agree. Prior to the original jungle, prior to the recent jungle changes, I used to jungle Fiddle all the time.
Me too.
I actually did not start blue. I would start at mini golems. I'd hit that quick level 2, go do Wraith Camp, and then move into the blue buff. A lot of people didn't invade, and the thing was being.
Well, people invade Fiddle all the time just because it's Fiddle.
Right. People would you would expect to get invaded, and that's why I would start at the mini golems. You can't hit mini golems. You can't hit level 2 off of mini golems nowadays. So it's not really effective. You have to start blue.
Started a big camp anyway.
So both teams invading each other.
Looks like they're going to take each other's blue. They know Lee Sin doesn't really need or want blue, so they'll just take his. Meanwhile, I've definitely seen this before at all levels of play. This purple team hasn't made a move yet. They may be waiting right until 155.
So we've got quite a crowd here.
All right, they're going in.
So both teams
probably expecting a fat face check on either side.
So both teams will take blue.
Garen going top right away while Fiddle's team backs him up with the blue buff.
CV is going to go down.
Ancient Golem just about in smite range for Fiddle. Cassie stole the blue buff. It's going to be very problematic for Vlad. Nearly getting a free spear on Ashe as she travels across the lane.
Something happened with Fiddle. He did not use smite or something where it
I
took him
guess.
down pretty low.
Leaving the mini lizards. Most players actually recommend that you do kill the lizards so that you have a timer for their blue buff so you can come back and steal it.
Yeah, I completely agree. So there's actually a lot of action going down in mid.
So these guys find Lee Sin and poke him around a bit. Meanwhile, Caitlyn is getting a whole bunch of free farm at bot.
So this is the worst thing that can actually happen to your
Already
bot
has
lane.
7 creeps. Yes, being this behind in experience and farm. So Ash declining to not 1v1 Soraka. Or, yeah. Declining the 1v1 with Soraka, rather. Caitlyn already level 2.
Got quite a bit of action in the mid. You actually have a level 3 Caitlyn.
Aggressive cast, already a level ahead. Probably looking to dive Vlad, no problem.
She does have Ignite. I don't know if she used it here. If we look at the
spells, you can check on the left there. Hasn't used it yet.
Ignite. She could have killed Vlad if she wanted. Right now, she's just.
Well, only at level 3. It only does 110 damage. You'd have to you probably have to auto attack him one more time. Vladimir still has all 3 potions, so he'll hopefully be ready to restart laning there.
And it looks like we have
got some more lag.
Quite a bit of lag. We've been actually dealing with this all night.
Oh yeah.
We found out it's not our network. It's actually.
Yeah, Riot's taking the blame for this one. They put up a nice red banner displaying they've had lag problems and ranked is disabled right now.
Yeah, that's what happened to us.
So Caitlyn again going in on Vlad, dealing so much damage.
Vlad taking so many Twin Fangs, he just doesn't have enough transfusion to trade with that. Trying to bait this tower dive though, you know he wants that blue buff. It looks like we have a dive in progress. Cassie using flash, but Vlad is going to live.
He is in Ignite range.
And Cass is just chugging potions. Well, so is Vlad. He's transfusioning minions, trying to get that health lead so he can survive Cassie's next move. So Cassie's out of potions, but Vladimir still has 2 left.
He actually should start using it.
Yeah, he should be drinking them right now. At least bait Cassie's Ignite to nerf his potions. And the tower's gone already.
In less than 5 minutes. That might be the quickest turret I've ever seen.
Me too.
I think bots actually keep towers up longer than that.
Yeah. Well, there was that game of 5 AD carries just going up mid and winning in 8.5 minutes. Somewhat famous vid. Oh, Cassie found out of position. Fiddle gets a quick little slow with his lizard buff. But now, oh no, Lee Sin's going to ruin his day here.
This is not going to be good.
And he's using his lost and executed for first blood. Oh, now Vlad, you're next, unless you pull away. Nope, that fast. Just Tempest Resonating Strike.
That's unfortunate. Vlad
Lee Sin doesn't care about no flurry. Bot lane pushed right up against our tower. Meanwhile, in top lane.
Top lane's quite the farm fest.
Yeah, it's a farm fest. Garen's only 4 creeps behind. Now he's got a nice spin combo on Needly. He's got to capitalize on his pre-6 advantage here. Because once Needly hits 6, she's just going to pounce around in all the bushes.
Lee Sin's going to come in.
I know who else is going to pounce in the bush, though. This Lee Sin gets caught with Sonic Wave. Garen spinning away to shake off the slow from Tempest. Oh, very nice attempt at the cross spear, but it narrowly misses.
But he's going to eat a Resonating Strike.
Oh, here it comes, and the dive. But the minions might get revenge, and they will. Oh. Garen getting Spreagled. Garen going to carry. I'm calling it right now.
Oh. Croc going wild. And here comes the trash talk.
Speaking of trash talk, look at top lane. We got Fiddle in a gank position here.
Crowd loves a good Lee Sin.
Needly has boots, and Fiddle doesn't, though. In fact, Needly's probably going to just try to set up a trap here. She's a level ahead. She could probably win a 1v1 with Fiddle and outplay him here.
Vlad's got
Cassie trying to box him in here. Boxing somebody.
Oh, poor Fiddle.
Oh, it's going to be a face check, I bet.
This is
incoming face check.
Oh, no.
Oh, Darkwind bounce.
What?
Surprise!
Run, Fiddle! Run!
Oh, Vlad getting stoned.
Oh.
Pool for damage. Very unfortunate double kill. Twin Fang doing so much damage. Cassie's Twin Fang has 3 points in it, in fact. Cassie going for maximum nuking and ganking here. Don't need to go laning anymore with Q now that the tower's down. Cassie's getting hungry here.
Yeah, here's just going to come in. Garen's going to have to run this, spinning from the bushes.
Garen's not a zoologist, not ready to deal with a cougar and a snake here. He takes an ignite and goes down to one of those big old twin fangs.
Those twin fangs doing quite a bit of damage.
Now it's rank 4. Very Neo style of Cassiopeia here. Lee Sin doing dragon already.
Fiddle, unfortunately, just level 4. Actually, 2 levels behind the enemy jungler.
Not able to solo dragon unless he's level 5 with 3 points in drain here. Very nice Darkwind bounce, hitting like a truck. Lee Sin couldn't even safeguard due to being silenced. So Fiddle looking for a gank here. However, he gets caught by the Eye of Sauron and has to leave. Not even eager to 1v1 Soraka, knowing that silence is ready to ruin his drain.
Caitlyn, you know, farming like a boss. 64
Fighting like a boss. Eager to 1v1 Ashe. Definitely going to take an ace in the hole.
Don't hit that trap! Oh, she could have capitalized on that.
No. Kog'Maw knows he can fight back. Caitlyn going for 3 Doran's Blades as if she's scared of losing the lane. While Soraka is just roaming, it seems.
She could be going for the
looking for people to heal.
Oh, Vlad
Cassie flashing in and getting exhausted.
Oh.
And the very nice Dragon's Rage Resonating Strike combo. Looks pretty cool at close range, actually. So Lee Sin just invading Fiddle's jungle like he owns the place. Fiddle can't even get a Darkwind bounce on neutral minions here. Now he's 3 levels behind Lee Sin, and nowhere is safe because 25 minutes is getting pretty fed, and they can just walk into his jungle. Kog'Maw's going to have to get these creeps off his tower here. So Soraka's back to give Caitlyn some mana. Probably soak up some experience, saying, hey, Caitlyn, you're getting too far ahead of levels of me. This isn't no solo lane.
Oh, Fiddle getting chased
Fiddle
down.
going the wrong way. Should be running to the aid of Vladimir, but nope. Cassie takes up a Hemoplague, but
not have enough mana.
Vlad changing his mind here, not taking advantage of his damage amp.
She is going to right-click him down. There goes the exhaust.
Last second exhaust. He's probably going to die from this dot, and yes. Passive-aggressive Vlad can't handle it, and neither can his face-checking Ashe. Kog'Maw just bailing. Oh, nice arrow. Kog'Maw still not comfortable with this fight, and Ashe slipping around the trap.
Just missed the trap.
Nice micro.
Uh-oh. Poor Garen.
Hungry Lee Sin. Oh, he should have taken that. He could have baited that dive and silenced him. He would have just died under the tower. No, I bet Garen's going to get a kill. I bet. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. He wants it. Oh, he's going for it. Silence him. That's how we do.
Good work, Garen.
Now Needly has no mana. Just in time for Fiddle to catch up with her.
Oh, man. Here comes the comeback.
The comeback by Food. Bot lane in a bit of trouble here. They should probably seek a gank from some allies.
Cassiopeia is going to pick up blue. She's going to be extremely dangerous after she shops. Probably go for an early sustain item.
Oh yeah, already got Will of the Ancients, ready to power up Lee Sin and Needly, who definitely use their abilities a lot. Even Soraka. Soraka with Will of the Ancients and Starcall, pretty hard to push out a lane, actually.
So Caitlyn does have her ace in the hole up. At some point, she's going to land a pit over Peacemaker, and one of these guys is going to die, if not
pretty much. They don't have Summoner Heal ready to go. Kog'Maw has Clarity instead of Heal. They're just trying their best to keep the creeps off the tower.
No.
Now Kog'Maw is in kill range. Hopefully Ashe doesn't pull a scumbag maneuver. No, Kog'Maw just getting way out of sight range. He doesn't want to take that Caitlyn ultimate to the face.
Oh, we've got some action here.
So these guys face-checking into each other. Lee Sin going for the duel, but he's probably just going to get Dragon's Raged, and there it is with the Resonating Strike. And Fiddle with Drain on cooldown has no way of fighting back. This is a kill for Lee Sin.
Lee Sin killing way too fast. Nearly doesn't even get a chance for an assist.
Well, Fiddle also has pretty lousy base armor. Not sure if he's running armor seals or anything like that, but Lee Sin too strong of a duelist even for Fiddle. Again, these guys just farming their jungle like they own the place. At least Kog'Maw playing like a good support. He's got Dragon warded. And
nice aggressive
bot
ward
turret
placement.
going down. Caitlyn giving chase to Ashe here.
Uh-oh, Kog'Maw better be careful.
Kog'Maw out of position here. You can definitely get cut off.
Behind Caitlyn. Oh,
Cassie, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Caitlyn.
And the purple angry ant slowing him down. But he's going to get away. Vlad getting salty and engaging here. But he's used his pool, and he's very vulnerable to Cassiopeia here. Cassie farming minions aplenty here.
Fiddle, level 6, going to try and set up an ult.
He's probably setting up a Crow Storm, but
they can see Fiddle.
He's probably hit a bushwhack, and they can see him, so... Got 2 traps on team 25 minutes here, granting very annoying sight range. It looks like Lee Sin is going to hog blue buff, not even donate that to Soraka. Poor Soraka. Sometimes Lee Sin needs more energy for those Sonic Wave Tempest shenanigans. Might have a little merry-go-round action here, looking for each other.
Oh no.
Lee Sin being out of position, but it doesn't matter because he can just kill their whole team. And, yep, Twin Fang and Petrifying Gaze. There goes Vlad. Well, Fiddle giving a surprise party, just about got it, and one last frost shot on Soraka will secure that kill. Caitlyn looking to escape here. Kog'Maw needs to land some Voidoos. Okay, they got sight of her, so she won't be juking in any bush. Kog'Maw getting greedy, but he just gets blown up by Lee Sin. Fiddle bails the scene, leaving Ashe to die 1v1. And just another quick combo, and there goes Lee Sin.
Oh no.
Fiddle looking for revenge, but he's a bit too late. Can't possibly drain Lee Sin in time.
Oh, here comes the Garen.
Garen for even more revenge, and he's able to silence Lee Sin, his worst enemy. But now Nidalee going to come to secure this. And blue buff goes back to Cassiopeia. Lee Sin planned the whole thing. He sure did.
Guys, we are less than 15 minutes into this game, and we've seen 20 kills.
Yeah, pretty exciting. I gotta say, it's a bit more, well, at least at pro level games, as soon as one team gets like 2k gold ahead, you kind of know who's already going to win. So I do like the excitement of these sort of unusual team comps. We got the Pimp from Team Jitlers PMing us saying, Cast too strong. He's definitely watching the stream. So shout outs to you, Pimp. Fiddle hit another trap, and they know they're coming. So what purple team should be doing is trying to split push and just get caught up in levels. Like, split push so that they gain experience faster, but as soon as they're alone, they're vulnerable to anybody on the enemy team, so it's pretty much a lost cause for them already. But
Voidoo's coming in, splitting.
This looks like a potential 4v1 on Cassiopeia. The Ashe Arrow going down, definitely chaining their CC, and Cass finally goes down. 500 gold for Fiddlesticks.
So would you say their plan all along was to let the enemy team feed and then just come back and get kill streak bonuses?
Exactly. It's just bait them into getting overconfident. It happens all the time where a team does well early, gets overconfident, just has bad positioning, and gets really greedy. So Nidalee not even going for cat form here. Garen probably using his courage too early. His team may be coming to help him secure this kill. Soraka drawing pictures with wards here.
Can't tell. Is she going for the happy face? Is she going for the...
I guess it is a crooked smiley face. It's a smiley face for them, but to them it looks kind of like a fermata in sheet music. So Cog nobly fighting against Nidalee, but Nidalee's going to nuke way too hard in cat form, as we all know. So Humongous, I don't even know what move that is. Takedown, whatever. Just more cat form garbage. I don't know Nidalee very well. It always makes me wonder why I'm Master Yi and I can't kill Nidalee 1v1. Blue team sieging up mid, and Lee Sin just looking for more jungle farm. Those rude dudes.
Still don't know what this is.
It's a smiley face. Every time they come down mid, they're going to see that smiley face and be reminded of their motivation and goals. Speaking of motivation, Fiddle gets a combo off on Nidalee, but I can predict what's going to happen. Nidalee's going to heal it off while, Lee Sin kills the tower to make it a fair fight. Last second Crow Storm, but it doesn't even finish, as Lee Sin just does Lee Sin things.
Oh, we have an AD duel.
Yeah, 1v1. Caitlyn using Exhaust. Just being really scared here. Actually, I thought Caitlyn took Cleanse. I guess that was a last second change on their part. So blue team making a move on top lane. Garen nobly defending the inner turret. And Vlad taking mid's inner turret here. Kog'Maw probably going bot to continue the duel with Caitlyn. And maybe get some farm. Just push up that lane and get some pressure on it. And just try and divert the blue team's attention a little bit. Neatly grabbing a kill on Kog'Maw. We see some flash from Fiddlesticks, even though he doesn't have an ultimate. Oh, last second. Here we go. Garen doing work. He's probably going to use his ulti on Cassiopeia. And it's not buggy, and he gets it this time. Very nice double kill by Garen. And if this cannon minion goes down, Lee Sin may take some fire, but safeguarded. And the crowd just loves this Garen. Oh, Lee Sin about to get stuff on Fiddle. Oh, no, he gets silenced. Ashe trying to help bring him down, but Garen's backing up. And Caitlyn coming up to make it a really unfair 2v3. Lee Sin taking tower hits, but he doesn't care. He's Lee Sin. Caitlyn thinks about diving, but just takes a bunch of turret aggro. Too scared to finish off the turret. Vlad coming in here. He could pool in and then homoplague them.
What was that ability?
Hemoplague. Yeah.
All right, so that's what I heard as well.
Yeah, that's what we all heard. Not the pet name. Not like how Malzahar's Malefic Visions often has another pet name.
Our smiley face is
Smiley face has finally decayed 3 minutes later. We'll see what Soraka's artistry brings us later. So we have Needly with boots and mobility, definitely looking to try and end this game sooner, or troll them really hard so she can put enough distance with them in cat form. Kog'Maw advertising the fact that he has finished Malady to make himself a true support by debuffing the enemy team.
Lee Sin is trying to bait the 3v2.
It's soon to be a 3v3. Oh, now going to be a 4v3 if Kog comes in time. Cassiopeia is stunned, but Kog'Maw chooses to open up on Lee Sin, who slips away.
3 people.
But it's not going to be enough because everybody's dead. Not enough to capitalize on the damage amp here. So with that Kathian surprise, he's definitely going to go after Cassiopeia, who takes it like a champion. Lee Sin with the scumbag late shield, though. Bot tower probably going to go down while Fiddle looks to secure his lizard, probably. Or no, going right past that. Going to take those wraiths before Lee Sin does. No, not even. Sees Lee Sin in mid and is probably thinking I should get to defending this turret. So Caitlyn with blue buff, pushing really hard with Q here. Taking all that farm. Crit a minion for 609. That's nothing to be scared of. That's not even accurate because minions have, 0 armor. So our champions here are going to take a lot less. Caitlyn looking mad out of position here, but purple team doesn't know it because they have no wards. Garen going in.
Garen.
Should be a kill on Needly here. Yes, definitely, with help from Ignite. So purple team looking for quite the chase here, but they seem a bit conflicted to go for this Caitlyn off to the side or try to chase Lee Sin and his buddies. So Vlad gets into a 1v1 with Caitlyn, and the exhaust go back and forth. If he pulls last second, no, it's too late. So Kog'Maw's turn. Going 1v1 with this Caitlyn with lots of lifesteal, and we get the last second trade. Kathian surprise with nothing left to hit. Ashe going in there, but taking a lot of poke, trying to shoot volleys and poke them down, but it's not going to get very far with Soraka's heals in the middle of the Ancients. So Lee Sin going back to his favorite Rude Dudes camp. Probably looking Lizard with a hungry eye here, but they're also keeping their eyes on the turrets here. Maybe getting really hungry for Ashe. So purple team spots Cassiopeia recalling with a ward. They go in on her with the Ashe arrow, but she gets off a last second Twin Fang. Garen with the silence. There's not going to be any more shenanigans now. So Fiddle, if he can follow up with a fear, and Garen gets his ulti off despite Petrifying Gaze. Not bugged at all. Lee Sin looking for the 1v2 just to prove how badass he is. Fiddle gets kicked away as he tries to drain, but Fiddle just...
Lee Sin feeling...
yeah, Lee Sin not feeling the tower dive here, and safeguards over to Soraka. Way too scared.
We call that getting kicked to salvation.
Yeah, kick to safety, for sure. Probably too used to Dragon's Rage one-shotting people. Let's see. Fiddle hasn't bought armor yet, but their team already has double Woda. They may yet recover from this so they can get some more survivability. Garen going for pure damage here, too.
So I was talking to team captain of 25 to win, and I'm pretty certain he said if we don't win by 25, we're going to surrender. Now, don't quote me on this, but
That could
I've seen some sort of trolling. Well, another
Vlad mastering those early flashes. So Fiddle's going to get hit with the bushwhack of all people. Worst candidate probably, because now they know where Crowstorm may be coming from for the next 20 seconds or so. So they're doing laps around Lee Sin. Looks like Kog'Maw is looking for the 1v1. He gets slowed a bit, but then Kog'Maw takes a spear in the face. And also some nasty Caitlyn business. So he's got Arcathian Surprise out. Thinks of going for Lee Sin, but figures he's too far away and gives up. So the rest of 25 minutes is closing in here. Fiddle doing his dueling thing again, but he gets Dragon's Raged again. Garen trying to duel Nidalee, but Nidalee now has Warmog's armor and Chain Vest. So it's not a popular target for Garen, despite winning his lane earlier. Nidalee getting pretty salty about that Garen, I guess. So here comes 25 minutes, pushing for the inhibitor turret. Garen gets a silence on Lee Sin and is judgmenting through all of them, but he just gets taken down by Nidalee, very literally. And if he doesn't pull, too late. Kog'Maw trying to use Bio Arcane Barrage to damage Nidalee, but...
So these guys have 1 minute to live up to their name. Do you think they can do it?
If they do surrender, they may do what's called pulling a zoo in Smash Bros. Melee, where they just go to loser's bracket and claim to have an easier time. But really, they're just playing with fire if they can only afford to have one more loss. So Soraka looking pretty low here, probably going to try to bait him in. A very nice living artillery by Kog'Maw. He's going to use Arcathian Surprise to take down Lee Sin. Very nice double kill. There's also a double kill for Caitlyn, I believe.
30 seconds.
They've made it to the Nexus turrets.
$20 seconds.
And the spear connects on Vladimir for another kill for Nidalee. Caitlyn going for pushing minions. They may be going to backdoor one of the side inhibitor turrets. So that's what Cassie was doing. They've got 2 inhibitors down, even if they can't win the game in 5 seconds to live up to their name. Team, 25 minutes.
Maybe we'll give them
suffering the judgment from Garen. The last second arrow by Ashe. She's looking for this 1v1 with Cassiopeia, despite being 5 levels lower. It's past 25. They should definitely call the surrender vote. Team Food ecstatic they made it.
So I'm going to go ahead and give them that extra 59 seconds. So if they can win within the 25 minutes, just before 26 minutes, we'll call it good.
Well, there's also the 3-minute spectator delay, so we should give them 28, shouldn't we?
Well, this is actual game clock, 25 minutes.
I know, but maybe we could get up and ask them. So Ashe trying to do damage here, but she's just getting out-damaged by the enemy carries. And Fiddle giving us one last surprise party here. Nidalee's just going to jump away and not be able to finish the job. Cassiopeia is probably going to get caught by Garen. Yep, here's one last decisive strike. Too bad, Cassie. Meanwhile, the rest of Team 25 minutes going in. Garen with very nice courage and avoiding Sonic Wave. And Caitlyn got to secure that kill. KS stands for kill secured. Lee Sin just taking this tower in the face as they take down the last Nexus turret and finally expose the Nexus.
So,
a minute overdue.
25 minutes. They will win. They will move on. They will face PPSP.
Oh, and we get a double explosion from Team Purple. Very stylish.
Was that a Dominion game I just watched?
No, Twisted Tree Line.
Oh, okay. All right, just checking.
See, they all pick tanky DPS, and that's how it goes.
Thank you, everybody, for watching, especially all the fans in the audience. There was probably a good 25, 30 people sitting out here in these chairs.
Lee Sin with real OP.